It's minute time. Michelle's Minutes, that short little vid where I dish out a ton of healthy cooking tips so that you can get cooking right now. And today I am giving you one of the biggest tricks of the trade. This is what all chefs use to make their food go from here to here. And it is one of my favorite tricks to making my batch cooking taste amazing week after week. And it gives me a ton of variety so I never get sick of my food. I can eat healthy, I can set myself up for success all week long, and I am not bored. In fact, I'm actually the opposite of bored. In fact, I'm probably having a little bit too much fun with this, but let's go with it, okay? So this trick is to cook with herbs. I've always talked about this, and now I want to show you how. The great thing about cooking with herbs is that you can do it in so many different ways. You can rip up some fresh herbs and toss it in with your salad greens. That's one of my favorite ways. You can chop some up, add it to a salad dressing. I love putting it into my smoothies. What? Yes, you can do that. And I also love adding it to burgers, like I love adding mint and dill to a lamb burger. It just takes it to a whole new level. And today I'm talking about one of the easiest foolproof recipes to get herbs into your day-to-day, and that is chimichurri. Now, chimichurri is traditionally a mixture of cilantro, parsley, garlic, a little olive oil, and some acid, usually some vinegar. But I like to make my own take on chimichurri, and I add any herbs that sound or smell amazing to me that week into the food processor or the blender, blitz it up with some seasoning. It literally takes 2 seconds. It is so yum. I'm feeling like I need to mix it up a little bit. I know I need to keep healthy food in my fridge, because if I don't, I'm gonna be calling up the delivery every single night. You feel me? So I stumbled upon this amazing mint. It is literally so fragrant. The great thing about mint is that it's so good for you. It's really great for nausea. So I don't know about any of you guys, when I was little and I got an upset stomach, usually from being in the car, my mom used to give me some mint candies, which was great. Thanks, Mom. But this is where it comes from. You can actually make tea using these mint leaves. Just steep a little boiling water with the mint for about 5 minutes, and there you have some fancy mint tea. Homemade, kind of cool, right? I've decided to make a chimichurri so that I can spice up all of my batch cooking. And you are formally invited to whip up this mint chimichurri with me. Let's do it. All right, let's get this going. We've got 2 cups of fresh mint, or you can really use any herb, 2 garlic cloves, yum. I've got a whole fresh lemon. We've got some raw unpasteurized apple cider vinegar, and let's not forget our extra virgin olive oil to get things moving, and some special equipment. I've got a microplane grater, some measuring spoons, and my favorite kitchen appliance, the food processor. All right, let's get things moving. Let's peel and roughly chop this garlic so we can get things in the food processor. You can use 1 garlic clove if you're feeling a little nervous, but I like to use 2 because why the hell not? Then you're gonna go ahead and add your 2 cups of fresh herbs. I've already washed and destemmed these, but if you haven't, it'll take you about 5 seconds. Here's a handy chef trick. Take the lemon with your hand on the counter and you can release all of those yummy lemon juices. Works the same on limes and grapefruit. Then you're gonna take the lemon on your microplane grater and grate about a teaspoon of lemon zest. Yum, yum, yum. Notice how I'm doing everything right over the bowl so I don't have to dirty anything else in my kitchen. Slice the lemon in half, and then I'm using my hand to catch any seeds, and I'm squeezing the lemon juice from the entire lemon right over. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of raw apple cider vinegar. You want to make sure it's raw and unpasteurized because you're going to get the most nutritional bang all in your chimichurri. Where the fun begins, put the top on and give it a few pulses. You can use a high-speed blender if you don't have a food processor, it works just the same. Take the top off, get a spatula, scoop down all the sides so you can get all that goodness and give it another spin. Then you're gonna add some olive oil, and the important thing here is don't measure it. Just keep adding until you start to see the magic. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. And there we go. We are halfway there. We're about to transform this chimichurri. The first thing we need to do is just stop the machine and, okay, I heard you. take the top off, scrape down the sides, and we're about to season this bad boy so that it goes from a simple herb paste to something that actually tastes really amazing. So we're gonna add some fresh cracked black pepper. The fresher cracked it is, the better it's gonna taste, and we're gonna add a little pinch of high quality sea salt. Yum, yum, yum. Give this another quick blitz in the food processor because this is gonna help it mix and incorporate. Super easy. And then my favorite part, you get to taste. This is so crucial. If it tastes a little too salty, you want to add some more lemon juice, or if you don't have any more lemons, you can add more apple cider vinegar. If it's too acidic, you can always balance it out by adding a little bit more salt. This will improve over time. You will get better and better at tasting and seasoning your dishes, but the only way to get good is to just practice. So then you're going to carefully scrape off the blade, and this is my fave part. We are going to pour it into the jar. I like keeping pretty jars around the house because it makes me feel super Brooklyn and makes everything look really pretty in the fridge. Ah! Okay, enough excitement. Put a cap on it. I always like to label my food so that I can always remember what I have in the fridge. And there you have it, mint chimichurri. Awesome. It's been such a joy to have you in my kitchen. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. And comment below, tell me how the recipe turned out. If you have any questions, I'm your resident chef. I'm here to answer anything that may be on your mind. I can't wait to see you next week. I have so much goodness in store for you for the next few weeks. You are gonna lose your cool. Have fun with all your batch cooking. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you next week.
You sound like a gun. You sound like a